Across the front line, and a guard combination of Jerry Stackhouse and Lindsey Hunter.
Christian Laettner presents a very fine compliment to Stackhouse and Hill. Laettner gets 14 points a ball game and 7 rebounds. Those are pretty impressive numbers when you're next to people like Grant Hill and Stackhouse.
For the home-standing Mavericks, a little bit of a different look tonight. Finley, Nowitzki, and Ceballos up front. And in the backcourt, it'll be Eric Strickland and Steve Nash.
Cedric Ceballos back in the lineup as a starter tonight at the power forward position. That's right.
And why not? He leads them in rebounding.
Yeah, I agree. And Michael Finley at the small forward position. What Don Nelson is doing in the absence of Dennis Rodman is he's going to go small, go for the defensive end of the floor, try to take something away from Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse. Let's see if it works. We're soon to find out.
The Mavericks trying to make it 2 straight to Detroit as they beat them in the Palace back on January 23rd for Detroit.
Especially when it's a Western Conference team. You only play them twice, and you remember what happened the last time you played them. And we remember that we lost. So there's definitely a revenge factor, and we're going to try to get this one tonight.
The Pistons coming in after losing by 5 at at Houston night before last.
And Laettner, a guy who's been a part of national championships at the collegiate level, along with, by the way, Grant Hill. One of the interesting things about this club is the fact that Detroit has 4 sets of college teammates. Christian Laettner, who you're looking at, and Grant Hill were at Duke. Stackhouse and Montross played at North Carolina. Mills and Vaught played at Michigan. And Jerome Williams and Don Reed played at Georgetown. Now, how about those basketball schools, J.D.?
Pretty good schools, no question. Alvin Gentry, it's been a tough time for his club on the road this year. They've won 8 and lost 17. 25 and 24 overall. The Mavericks come in at 20 and 29 overall. Dallas is 11 and 13 at home. And both of these clubs playing their 50th game of the season tonight.
Dirk Nowitzki, by the way, will be playing with a support device on his upper right thigh. He hurt it the other night. He was questionable for tonight. You see him adjusting it right there. He was questionable, but he's going to start the ball game. He's going to give it a go, and he's going to try to play, and I respect that in a young man.
Hugh Hollins, Don Payton, and Jim Capers are the officials tonight.
Grant Hill is jumping center
against Nowitzki, and Dirk tips it back to Ceballos. Good job.
Yeah.
Bad leg and all. Ceballos, Jerome Williams picks him up. Shot clock at 13. Lindsey Hunter on Nash. Nash with a kick out pass knocked out of bounds by Hill with 5 on the shot clock. The Mavericks to come in. Detroit this year not a good defensive club. Statistically, they rank near the bottom in points allowed and defensive field goal. But they can score. Nowitzki gets it away in time. Lindsey Hunter the rebound.
Oh, is he pushing the ball?
All the way the other way. And Eric Strickland rips it down. Here come the Mavericks back. Ceballos in on Laettner for the dunk.
I like the way he took it to the iron, not giving Laettner a chance to block it if he would have used the glass. That's a good smart play and a veteran move.
Lindsey Hunter guarded by Nash. Mavericks play again on Sunday afternoon or morning, depending on what time zone you're in, at Toronto. Here's Laettner underneath with a fake, and the layup ties the game.
Mavericks are going to be small inside with the forwards, Finley and Ceballos.
A little over a minute having been played. Nash around a Nowitzki pick, and Steve Nash puts the Mavs back on top. Remember against Milwaukee the other night, the Mavericks shot it very well early.
And not very well thereafter.
That's right. They were up 14 at one time.
Good defensive play by Nowitzki.
Stackhouse fires for 3.
See, if you can get Stackhouse and Grant Hill out on the floor shooting the ball, that's in your favor. If you allow them to be athletic and go to the basket, you're in trouble.
Michael Finley wide open for 3. 7-2. The Mavericks, the 5-point lead. I think they had the same score on Milwaukee the other night. Underneath is Hill for the layup.
There's a lob.
Lob for Finley. Now he's trying to save it in bounds, and it's out of bounds to Detroit. Michael ends up in the lap of a young fan.
And that will be something that young fan will remember the rest of his life.
Both of those two kids, they got to be tickled that they were sitting in the front row tonight. 3-point Dallas lead.
I think sometimes we forget just how meaningful that is to people that don't see a lot of NBA basketball, because we see it all the time. You get to a point where you take it for granted. You can't take anything for granted.
Mavericks come out on the move as Nash lobs inside to Finley. Nash a recovery. Now he sets up Strickland. Underneath to Ceballos. Cedric has the reverse kick out. Stackhouse lost the handle. And no travel either. Now a foul called on Finley underneath.
Yeah, he never left the floor. Nelson was trying to get a travel down at the other end, but when Stackhouse lost it, his pivot foot never left the floor.
Foul, Dallas, number 4.
Michael Finley with the game's first personal. Jerome Williams on the line, a 62% free throw shooter.
Tell you what, first in field goal percentage on this club, first in rebounding, a guy that doesn't always get a lot of minutes, but his numbers are really impressive.
Normally he comes off the bench for him. He, as you saw, averaging a little over, well, actually almost 8.5 points a game.
Very athletic.
And he gets both free throws to go.
We're in for a good pace. Look at this.
Here's Finley getting behind the defense. Hill recovered nicely, and Finley wanted a goaltend.
That's 2 layups now the Mavericks have missed. Finley's missed one, and Ceballos has missed one.
Grant Hill missing. Williams with the follow, and the Pistons have taken the lead.
There's that athleticism, that rebounding ability I was referring to for Williams.
Jerome Williams with the last 4 points for Detroit.
Williams has improved his scoring and rebounding numbers in each of his first 4 seasons in the league.
That's a 3 for Strickland, and he misses as Williams takes it down.
You see how far he went from the right side of the floor to the left to get the ball.
So besides the 4 points, he's got 4 rebounds. 13 to shoot. Stackhouse for 3. Now the Pistons are really starting to heat up. That's 9 straight points for Detroit.
Very similar start to the other night. The Mavericks led 12-4 the other night against Milwaukee, and then Milwaukee tied the score at 12. They led here tonight and now trail at 11-7.
Ceballos for 2. 4 points for Ceballos. Pistons have 1 more left on the road at Utah, and then they've got a 4-game homestand waiting for them at the Palace. Inside is Williams, blocked by Finley. Up ahead pass stolen by Stackhouse, and he lost the handle near midcourt.
Mavericks have had some costly missed shots and turnovers.
And Grant Hill hits for 3. 5 points for Hill, and Detroit leads by 5. Underneath Ceballos, nope. Lindsey Hunter at the point. Leitner. Stackhouse on a reverse, and a foul will put him on the free throw line. Dirk Nowitzki.
Number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Rather frenetic pace to begin the ball game.
Detroit
2 shots.
likes that kind of pace. They average almost 104 points a game, 2nd in the league in scoring.
Now there's a reason for that, and the reason is the quicker you shoot it, the quicker they get it back.
Yeah.
That's why they like it, because they like the offensive end of the floor. I'm not sure just how much they embrace the defensive end of the floor.
Very well, as we mentioned, they're 28th in the league in defensive field goal percentage and points allowed, but 2 free throws made here. The Pistons on a major run have opened up a 7-point lead.
14-2 on the run for Detroit.
Hill against Finley. Michael hangs the shot up out front, and Grant Hill the rebound.
Very good look for Michael Finley.
Hill into Strickland, and an offensive foul. Tony Strick took it. Shoulder to chest and bounced.
That is the 33rd charge that Finley has, or that Strickland has taken. Look at that hit.
In the game for Dallas, number
In 36 games, Strickland has caused that to happen 33 times. That's amazing.
The Mavericks make a change. Bradley is in. Steve Nash is out. And Curry has checked in for the Pistons, number 12.
And Curry is a very good defender. Maybe as good a defender as there is on this team.
He replaces Grant Hill. 7 minutes remaining in the first. Bradley, very deep. And it's Detroit with the rebound. Stackhouse. Lindsey Hunter with a nice move.
Detroit really attacking the basket. I mean, really getting after it.
Now he's taking a timeout with 6:46 remaining in the first. It's the Pistons 18 and the Mavericks 9.
Mavericks basketball, Sunday at 11:30, Fox Sports Net.
The Mavericks down by 9 with 6:46 left in the first. Strong energy burst by the Detroit Pistons to start the game, and Terry Mills has come in.
Well put, my friend. Strong energy burst. 8-4 on the boards, Detroit.
You know, it's almost, Bob, like which one's the road team?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Detroit is really getting after it, pushing the ball down the floor.
We understand. Yeah, Grant Hill has left the bench. Nowitzki turns it over, and here's Jerome Williams with a behind-the-back setup for Stackhouse. Wow!
In the face of two Maverick defenders.
A major posterization by Jerry Stackhouse. They're still buzzing at reunion.
So am I.
Shot clock at 11. Finley over Stackhouse, and Michael Finley.
You go to your go-to guy at any time during the game when you really need a basket. And Finley responded.
He's got 5 of the 11. Strickland a missed steal. Now Hunter. Long rebound to Finley. Here come the Mavericks. Ceballos. It squirts away from him, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Detroit. The Mavericks come in with 17 on the shot clock.
Dallas ball, 17 on the shot clock.
Grant Hill returns to the Piston bench. Dirk Nowitzki draws the foul and will shoot two. Michael Curry called for the foul.
Curry, a very good defender. He will crowd Nowitzki, understanding Nowitzki's strengths. Likes to shoot the jump shot. Also capable of putting the ball down and getting all the way to the basket. In the absence of Dennis Rodman, Nowitzki has to get some rebounds tonight. Comes into the ball game averaging 6.1.
Speaking of, good defenders, one of the guys lost in the shuffle of the Mavericks rotation in recent games, Greg Buckner, and he played a super game at Detroit. Nowitzki misses both free throws.
That is very unusual.
Pistons by 9. 5.5 left. Opening quarter. Finley right out on Stackhouse. Now Hunter against Ceballos.
Gets inside.
Finds his teammate wide open in the corner, Michael Curry. First 2 points for Curry.
The dribble penetration, drawing the defense and kicking the ball out to the open man.
Ceballos against Williams. Knocked loose. Stolen by Hunter.
Detroit playing some defense.
They really are. Lindsey Hunter takes it all the way.
And Jerome Williams followed it all the way down the floor.
A 13-point lead for Detroit. Nice feed by Bradley to Ceballos.
A little bit of an unconscious pump fake. It looked like he was going to pass it elsewhere. That made the defense commit. Detroit very vulnerable on back cuts because they're in denial all over the floor. They're really attempting to deny.
There's a 22nd timeout taken by the Pistons with 4:41 left in this first quarter.
They've extended it, I believe.
It is. It's a full timeout taken by Detroit. 4:41 for the first. It's the Pistons by 11.
Need to get one, a Dennis Rodman Dallas Mavericks jersey. In fact, the first 100 people to order for $39.99, you will get 2 qualifying NASCAR game day tickets at Texas Motor Speedway. Just call 817-215-8500. After every game, Dennis Rodman tosses his jersey into the stands. Jim, Bob, if you're lucky, you might get one.
Not tonight, we won't. Dennis Rodman not in uniform tonight. 8 to shoot. Lindsey Hunter picked up by Nowitzki. Quick move by Hunter, and he got it up there before Bradley could get to him.
Come on, folks. Now, don't forget to make that phone call. 817-215-8500. Get that Rodman jersey and a couple of those free tickets.
Detroit 11-2 on fast break points.
A lot of that's coming off their defense, JD.
That's exactly right. Here's Nowitzki. Up and under move on Stackhouse, and a foul on Stackhouse, his first.
Foul, Detroit, number 42.
Nowitzki gets to the free throw line. College basketball Sunday, remember, on Fox Sports Net. TCU and Fresno State comes your way at 6 p.m. right here on this channel that you're looking at, Fox Sports Net. Stackhouse, first foul, 2 team fouls on Detroit.
Let me point out once again that Detroit is uptight defensively. That means uptight on the offensive player. They're in a denial position all over the floor. That's what head coach Alvin Gentry wants them to do. But they are vulnerable to pump fakes and backdoor cuts. You pass that along to one another out on the floor, and you have that nonverbal communication, and you can really hurt Detroit with what they're doing defensively because they are vulnerable.
Curry comes outside, finds Hunter, 12 to shoot. Lindsey Hunter for 3. Long rebound to Strickland, and here come the Mavs. They got a major thrust. Sabalos to the hoop, and it's spilled out on him, but there's Nowitzki trying to go up, had it blocked. Sabalos had it blocked, but a foul. Michael Curry called for the foul. That's his second.
Detroit, number 12, Michael Curry, his second, 13th foul.
Grant Hill returns. Stackhouse going out.
And the Fox Sports Net scouting report features Grant Hill tonight. He gets to the basket, shoots a lot of free throws, very effective on the drive. He has an excellent right to left crossover, starts one way, comes back the other. An extremely quick first step. And as I mentioned, shoots a lot of free throws because he is not a jump shooter. He will shoot the jump shot, folks. He's improved his jump shooting, but he would rather put the ball on the floor, penetrate, drive, and score.
Cedric Sabalos, 8 points tonight.
3 out of 7 from the field for Sabalos.
Mavericks, who are down by 13, now within 9, and 3:39 left. Grant Hill works inside, but Bradley covers on it. Mills.
Look out down here.
Williams. Lindsey Hunter takes up slack, 4 to shoot. Hunter to the hoop. Overshot the mark, gets the rebound. They didn't realize it. And Hill got the 3 away in time. Grant Hill scored.
He just beat the shot clock.
29-17. Strickland. Eric Strickland has his first 2. I bet you Detroit looks back on this first quarter as one of its better opening quarters this year. Super tip inside by Williams and taken out by Bradley.
When you play against Jerome Williams, the thing you have to match is his energy.
Nowitzki. Michael Curry on him. Shot clock is at 10. Sabalos against Williams. And a blocking foul called on Jerome Williams. That's his first.
Foul Detroit, number 13, Jerome Williams, his first.
He's coming out of the game. Christian Laettner coming on.
Jerome Williams with 6 rebounds already in the basketball game. That would have been a nice matchup with Dennis Rodman.
Really would have. He's got 4 points so far. Detroit, a 10-point lead. Strickland driving on Hunter. Nice handoff to Sabalos. That's 10 for Sabalos in the quarter.
4 out of 8 for Sabalos. Dribble penetration by Strickland, finding the open man, and a kind of a dive cut to the basket for Sabalos.
Grant Hill leaves it with Hunter. Right back to Hill for 3. A long rebound, Laettner. They got Crotty getting ready to come on. Shot clock at 18. Curry swings to Lindsey Hunter, steps past Bradley. And once he left him in the corner, he's able to get right to the hoop. Laettner on the tip.
That should not happen. Hunter, a small guard, gets the ball back and does not score, but gets it up on the glass, and then Laettner tips it in.
Finley hangs the shot up off the glass. Michael Finley has 7.
Little hang time there.
35 for the opening quarter. It's been all Detroit.
Mavericks are scoring enough points, but you got to stop people.
Same thing happened to him against Milwaukee the other night. Leitner. Nowitzki the rebound inside of Curry.
There you go. Amazing what that does.
Strickland. Bradley with a follow. And a foul called.
People going all over the place. I mean, people are falling down all over. Sabonis has been on the floor 4 times since the ballgame started.
The number dialed up is Christian Leitner. Leitner with his first.
What it means is Sabonis is hustling. Strickland down inside. Doesn't get it to go. Bradley, the ball falls in his hands. He puts it back up and in.
So Detroit, as you see the foul on Leitner, Detroit with a change at the guard spot. Lindsey Hunter is out. John Crotty is in. You see Strickland sitting because Nash has come on for the Mavericks. Terry Mills the rebound. Bradley had a chance at a 3-point play. 1:05 for the first.
Crotty wants to go left, primarily left.
All in all, the Mavericks are within 6 after trailing by 13.
That's not bad.
Here's Grant Hill past Finley.
That's what he wants to do.
And Bradley the rebound. He snuffed him under the basket. Dirk Nowitzki. Loose. Nash has it.
Sabonis made the play. He stayed after the ball and freed it up.
Somebody take a look at the clock. Nash to the hoop. So they've got one, and they should get it again. It's a 4-point game. Curry out to Mills. Remember, he can shoot from there, and he knocks it out. Terry Mills.
He's a big guy. He's overweight. He's slow, but Mills can shoot outside.
40% shooter from 3-point range.
Look at his body, and you would wonder why he would be a good 3-point shooter.
The threes have been a big part of the Piston offense here in the first quarter. It's over and back, and Detroit has it. 7.7 left.
Great place for a stop right here.
34 points given up by the Mavericks and 5 turnovers for Dallas in the first quarter. Crotty, Mills on a 3. The long rebound knocked out of bounds, and time ran out. So 1 quarter having been played at Reunion. We've had a track meet so far. Detroit 34, the Mavericks 27. Brought to you by our good friends at Deja Blue. Purified bottled drinking water. Deja Blue, it's pure and refreshing. Former Cowboy star Calvin Hill looking on.
Father of Detroit All-Star Grant Hill. Mavericks came into the game first in fewest turnovers committed at 13.9 a game, and they have 5 already.
Illegal defense here whistled against Sean Bradley.
Illegal defense. Warning. Assessed to Dallas, number 44, Sean Bradley.
Pistons have it. Sideline out of bounds. Hill brings it to Leitner. The shot clock at 10. Hill fires over Finley. And Nowitzki the rebound. Finley shooting for 3. Grabbed by Mills. Off Finley. He hustles to save. Now Nowitzki for 3.
Good effort. Mavericks get a basket because of Finley's hustle and effort.
Mavericks are back to within 4, and a foul whistled on Steve Nash.
Dallas, number 13, Steve
Nash with his first. Ever wondered what your sports IQ is? Check out Sports Geniuses, coming to Fox Sports Net this March. It premieres March 27th. Leitner guarded by Bradley. Grant Hill all the way to the hoop. Bradley the rebound.
That's what Grant Hill wants to do. Mavericks on a 13-5 run, make it 15-5.
The two-hand jam by Nowitzki. He's got 7. It's a 2-point game. Bradley out on Leitner.
Detroit had a big run. The Mavericks having one right now.
And Bradley takes it away from Leitner as Finley ends up with it.
Whoa.
Leitner knocks it loose. Detroit the ball. Up ahead to Hill. Now to Curry.
Pretty unselfish play by Grant Hill. He could have forced the shot and did not.
Mavericks striking in quickly to Bradley. Leitner rips it out. Grant Hill controls for the Pistons, who lead by 4. Crotty missed on a 2 try, and Curry the rebound.
Good hustle by Curry. That's his game. He will hustle the defense and work the boards hard.
Leitner takes the outside shot. Christian Leitner with 6 points so far. So the Mavericks closed it down to 2 and now trail by 6.
And they had a couple of opportunities to tie the score or take the lead, but got a little bit careless.
9:45 for the half. Oh, a tough pass by Finley. Bradley missed the shot, though. Michael Finley actually threw that ball into coverage, but he threw it so well, Crotty gets the layup. He threw it so well that Bradley was able to catch it.
That was a terrible defensive breakdown that time by Dallas. And the shot blocker inside, Bradley not alert to what was happening. He didn't respond to that drive at all.
Hubert Davis.
You can't block it. You've got to get a body on him. You got to make some contact. You got to get physical with it.
Nash driving inside, leaves it for Bradley. 4 to shoot. Finley underneath, blocked by Hill. Crotty to Curry. And it's Mills short with that one. Loose ball. Nowitzki grabs it. Dirk off the move. Dirk Nowitzki has 9. You know, the Mavericks are scoring some points, but there's just no rhythm to their offensive game.
I know, it's kind of a hit and miss deal, but I think it's the lack of Detroit's defense that causes that sometimes. So.
Here's a timeout as the ball was knocked out of bounds. 8:32 for the half. Detroit by 6.
40-34, Detroit with a lead. Mavericks get the double team on Mills inside right here with Finley and Bradley. Crotty moves over, and Mills is going to try to make a bounce pass. And you teach your player to follow the ball with his hand. When the ball comes down, watch Finley come down and deflect it. See, deflects it. Then he makes an excellent save and a good hustle play back into Nowitzki, and he converts the outside shot.
8.5 for the half. The Mavericks have it. Trailing by 6. Hubert Davis around a pick by Bradley. Finley shoots on Hill. And the long rebound to Crotty, and the Pistons come out.
Pretty good battle going on with a couple of all-stars.
And there's one. Grant Hill with the layup.
See, that's what Hill wants to do. You see how he gets so very comfortable when he works toward the basket.
10 points for Hill in this first half. Stolen by Stackhouse.
That's a lazy pass. You've got to see, there's that denial defense. They're looking for the steal. You pump fake that pass, that man commits. Davis goes in behind him, you give him the ball, and he has a shot.
Detroit with a 10-2 run after the Mavericks had closed it down to 2. Bradley missed on the follow as well. Savalos there, though, digging at it. Bradley a recovery, flips it in. No, a jump ball call.
No basket.
Bradley's having a tough time around the basket tonight.
Strickland returns. Finley is out.
Bradley needs to be careful here because Williams is very quick off the floor. He could out-jump Bradley because of his quickness off the floor. He shouldn't because of the size of Bradley at 7'6". But let's see how it comes out. Bradley should be tipping back between Strickland and Nash, and he does.
Try it again. 7:27 for the half.
Coming up again.
Here we go. And a loose ball foul called on Stackhouse.
What Bradley did, he did a good job of taking away Williams' ability to jump by jumping into him.
2 fouls on Stackhouse, their first team foul.
Watch Bradley jump. You see he jumps in and locks him with his left arm. He got away with it too.
Because everyone's looking up at the ball.
Exactly.
Davis triggers to Nash. Maybe we got to set up Hubert Davis in something. Try his offense tonight. See if his shot is working. Here is Ceballos. There's Hubert Davis out of the corner for 3. I think it's working pretty good.
You proud of yourself? That's a pretty good call, man. Nice prediction.
Might as well try him.
You want to at halftime? You need to go to the phone, call Vegas, make a bet or something. That might be your day.
Grant Hill scores and draws the foul. 6:58 left. A timeout taken in the first half. It's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Again, we got a chance to talk with Grant Hill and Jerry Stackhouse in the Pistons locker room. Those guys had a nice all-star weekend. Jerry Stackhouse said it was kind of hard following Vince Carter in the slam dunk competition, but they had a mission this second half, and that is to right the ship and play a lot of defense, especially against this Dallas Mavericks team. They also said they miss going up against Dennis Rodman, Jim.
Okay, well, the Mavericks perhaps missing him tonight as well, although the rebounds are even at 20.
I'm sure Dennis Rodman is missing going up against Detroit, too. At least I hope so.
Grant Hill on the line to try and complete a 3-point play. That foul was on Ceballos.
Hill has 12 points. He has 3 assists, 1 rebound, 2 blocks.
And that graphic talks about what you pointed out earlier, how he's improved as a shooter.
Yeah, he really has improved, especially his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, they showed 26 makes this year, and he had 25 in his first 2 or 3 seasons in the league. 10-point game. Strickland.
He's got room on a shot. He's got room. They're trying to take away his drive.
Finley tries the 3. It's working in that corner right now for the Mavericks.
Davis had one down there a little bit ago. Michael Finley follows suit with another 3.
Back to a 7-point contest. Mavericks in great shape to get back in it before halftime. Stackhouse is fouled going to the basket. And Michael Finley has his second foul.
That's really good action on the left side of the floor by Detroit. Those are good curl cuts. Every time I see a team that runs curl cuts well, or runs a flare or a float or a backdoor, those are 4 things you can do off of that. It makes you think of Dick Motta. He used to teach it extremely well. I wonder how old Coach Motta's doing. Maybe I shouldn't say old Coach Motta.
Former coach.
Good guy.
Stackhouse makes good on the first. And it's Detroit by 9 with 6:21 left in the half. Lindsey Hunter back in the game, and he's guarding Nash.
Mavericks need to get this thing even by halftime. They got plenty of time to do that. They're going to have to stop some people and concentrate on that defense.
Finley. And he rims it in. Michael Finley with a nice bounce. 12 first half points for Finley.
He did get a good bounce. They got a shooter's bounce.
Now Finley out on Lindsey Hunter.
And they're trying to go to Hill to operate against Strickland, and he did.
Grant Hill, what a superb move that was.
We showed you that move at the top of the show in the open.
Strick thought he was fouled. Now shoots good for 3. Strickland's got 5. The Mavericks again within 6. Stackhouse hits the clock. The Mavericks have it. And Greg Buckner coming into the game for Dallas.
Number 21,
Last time the Mavericks played in Detroit, Greg Buckner with a left-handed layup. Greg Buckner with a big perimeter shot right there. And this one, all 6 of those points came in the last 2.5 minutes when Buckner came off the bench. Can he impact the game the same way here again tonight? Let's watch and see.
Ceballos gets inside. Yep. 51-47. The Mavericks within 4. So they are getting back in it before halftime. We've got 5:07 left. Buckner is on Hill. Grant Hill, nothing doing on the turnaround, and the Mavericks have it.
Take care of the ball, get good shots. That's your objective offense.
Finley against Hunter.
Some people would say the objective is to score. The objective is to get good shots. If you get good shots, you'll score your share.
There's their corner. Oh, Sabalos misses. And as Hill came down with the rebound, a foul on Buckner.
Foul, Dallas, number 21, Greg Buckner, his first.
Shot out of the left corner by Sabalos is missed. Grant Hill with a rebound. Buckner there battling. Sabalos battling.
Mavericks three-point shooting has really picked up this quarter.
4 out of 6 for Dallas.
Stackhouse was fouled underneath.
They are 5 out of 8 for the game.
And that foul was on Sabalos. That's his second. The Mavericks are over the limit. Don't forget to log on at NBA.com/Mavericks. Click onto the email the Mavericks icon. Send us your question. If we use it tonight, you get 2 free tickets to a future Mavericks game and dinner for 2 in the Mavs Club. You have to do it, though, before halftime. You have to send your question before halftime.
You're looking at one half of the highest scoring 2-man tandem in the NBA. Jerry Stackhouse and Grant Hill are second in that category at 50.4 points a ball game. First at 50.6 points a ball game, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant.
Stackhouse now with 13 and Hill with 15 so far in this half. Nash hounded by Hunter. Buckner draws the extra defender. Mavericks quickly come out to the perimeter. 6 to shoot. Nothing there for Nash. It's Buckner hustling for the recovery. Nice feed to Nash. The shot's blocked. Taken out by Jerome Williams.
Wonderful defensive recovery, but a nice effort by Greg Buckner and a fine pass.
4 minutes remaining. First half at Reunion, Detroit. Showing some defensive backbone.
They double-teamed Hill that time, forced the ball out of his hands.
Now Hill against Buckner. Finds Stackhouse for 3. Just ahead of the shot clock.
The other night it was the highest scoring trio in the NBA that killed the Mavericks. Tonight it's the second highest scoring duo.
And they've got 31 points already. Buckner in the lane. He misses here, and Williams the rebound.
Nothing wrong with that shot.
Well, Williams, who got a start tonight in the middle, giving the Pistons a good rebounding power. 8 rebounds so far. Uh-oh, out of bounds. Closed the door. That one almost left the building. 3:08 left in the half as Dirk Nowitzki returns. Nash is out.
I do remember as a coach years ago saying if you're going to throw it someplace, make sure you throw it out of bounds. Just don't throw it to the other team because that puts them in transition. Don't come up short with it.
Against the press, Finley trying to get it in bounds. And Nowitzki comes up to help.
It's an alert play by Nowitzki.
And he had just come in the game. Sabalos inside. That's blocked and taken out by Hill. Grant Hill going all the way, and he's fouled by Nowitzki. A timeout taken. Dirk Nowitzki with his second. Hill will be on the line when we come back. Detroit by 9. Grant Hill, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain are the only players in NBA history to lead their teams in points, rebounds, and assists in 3 or more seasons.
And that's just amazing. And Grant Hill, how about you? Grant Hill with 4 blocks so far in the ball game. That is a season high for him. I think Grant Hill and Michael Finley having quite a battle. Now you got an Eastern Conference All-Star starter in Hill, and you've got a Western Conference All-Star in Michael Finley.
Finley leads the Mavericks in scoring at 22.7. First in assists, second in rebound.
And as we talked about at the top of the show, one of only 3 players in the NBA with 20+ points, 5+ rebounds, and 5+ assists. The other one of the other 3, Grant Hill, and the other guy was in here last week and torched the Mavericks, Gary Payton.
Wow. Hill finally misses something. Missed on the free throw. He's got 16 points tonight. And Finley is fouled by Lindsey Hunter.
Foul Detroit, #1.
Lindsey Hunter with his first, second team. Following our action tonight, you've got 4th-ranked Arizona and USC right here on Fox Sports Net. College basketball. A lot of college hoops. They head toward the month of March. Big games being played all around the country. Finley, nice move off that jump hook.
He's very effective with that jump hook inside because of his ability to elevate, his quickness off the floor, and then he gets the ball up quite well. He gets it over shot clock.
He's got 14. There's Hill, fouled by Bradley. Sean Bradley made sure he didn't finish on the dunk.
Remember now we talked about the fact that Grant Hill likes to go to the basket, and because he does, he shoots a lot of free throws. Here's an example of it. There's a lob pass over the top of the defender who's fronting Hill. Bradley comes over as a help side defender, commits the foul. Hill will shoot 2.
16 points so far for Hill tonight.
5-time All-Star, and he started all 5 of them. By the way, born in Dallas, and will be a free agent.
Yes, he will. And he's 4 for 5 from the line.
You better believe Rick Son, who was in charge of basketball operations for the Pistons. Yes, that's the Rick Son who was here in Dallas for years. A wonderful basketball man and administrator in this league. He wants to keep him. Grant Hill, you can bet on that.
Savalos fires for 3. Bradley grabbing the rebound, and a foul called on Hill. Grant Hill with his second foul. 3 team fouls on Detroit.
Savalos kind of juggled the ball a little bit when he caught it, and I think it affected his rhythm. He still went ahead and shot the ball. He catches it. Watch him he kind of fumbles it just a little bit. See that right there? And then he picks it up, and it affected his rhythm.
Nowitzki brings it to Buckner. Bradley, man, swing an elbow at Mills and then hit the hook. Bradley with 4 points.
2 minutes remaining in the second.
Look out, to the basket again.
Yeah. Bradley was there, though, and here comes Nowitzki back. Underneath Savalos, yep, and a foul.
That's a big play right now as the Mavericks are trying to close that double-digit lead prior to halftime.
That foul is on Mills.
Good pass. Nowitzki finds Savalos. A very fine finish after contact was made.
And Savalos 3 of 3 from the line, 15 points. The Mavericks again have cut it to 5.
Bradley at this point in the ballgame has 8 rebounds and 3 blocks, so he's made an impact.
Shot clock at 13. Lindsey Hunter trying a 3, and he's got it. 9 points for Hunter. Shoots .435 from 3-point range on the season.
Detroit has had an answer. Detroit 6 out of 13. Mavericks 5 out of 9 on 3-point field goals. They have had an answer every time the Mavericks have cut the lead.
And
6, 4, and 2.
Yeah, usually it's been a 3-point basket. Finley trying to make the pass to Bradley. The Pistons break it up.
Oh, no, that's all he's doing.
I thought he carried the ball.
Well, he would have if he'd gone to get it.
Lindsey Hunter again for 3. And out of bounds to the Mavericks with 1:02 remaining. Curry coming on.
That's a defensive substitution right there
Number 12, Michael Curry.
by Alvin Gentry.
He's coming for Grant Hill, who's got a couple of fouls.
Well, he's trying to protect him.
And Bushler also coming in for Detroit. Judd Bushler for Stackhouse, who also has 2 fouls.
Not a bad move. You don't want him to pick up their 3rd, so you come with a good defender in Curry, and you come with a good shooter in Bushler.
And the Mavericks are coming with a good shooter in Hubert Davis.
The best 3-point shooter in the NBA.
62-54, Detroit, the 8-point lead.
Davis shooting 52.7% on 3-pointers. The record, by the way, is 52.4% for a season, held by Steve Kerr back in 94-95.
48 seconds left. Finley with 8 on the shot clock, had it knocked loose. And as he recovered, he was fouled by Bushler. I think that's the first and last 2 minutes. Bushler with his first.
First of the last 2 minutes.
But they apparently that's the second. They've got 5 team fouls up there.
Mavericks have been able to cut into the lead. They've been able to get it to 2. They were only trailing by 2 at one point. They've trailed by 4. They've trailed by 6 several times.
And we're down 13 early on. Finley with 15 points.
He's 6 out of 11 from the field with 4 rebounds and 3 assists.
Strickland for Ceballos. 44.5 left.
You want to close out on Bushler. You don't want to give Judd Bushler any open looks at the basket. He can shoot the ball.
Not this year. 9 for 56.
Yeah, it is worse. It's hard to believe.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that.
But I think you have to respect his history. They gave him a couple open looks in Detroit, if you remember.
Yeah,
and he hit both of them.
he did. Here's Hunter off the run. Nope. Loose ball to Strickland. The Mavericks come back with 20 seconds and virtually no shot clock. There's no difference. Strickland, Lindsey Hunter on it. Dallas trying to play it out for 1. Boy, if they could score and cut it to 5 or less. Strickland. Trimming, no, and it's rebounded by Williams with 3 seconds left. Detroit unable to get a shot off before halftime.
Dallas Mavericks 55.
So the Mavericks got down by 13, rallied back. It's a 7-point game. Let's go to the Fox Network Center. Ron Thulin and Reggie.
And thank you, gentlemen. Welcome to our Fox Sports Net halftime report. We'll be with you all season long, updating you scores.
The Dallas Mavericks on Fox Sports Net is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, by your Texas Ford dealers, by Gatorade Thirst Quencher, by Jack in the Box, and by Deja Blue purified drinking water. 62-55. The Detroit Pistons lead the Mavericks at halftime. Jim Durham with Bob Ortigal back with you. You know, Bob, it was like
Team play defense. Dennis Rodman is not here tonight. The last 2 games, he's been playing a lot of defense, grabbing a lot of rebounds. But these guys offensively are doing great. But tonight, for some reason, they're not playing tough defense. The coaches have challenged the players to stick on somebody. When Sean Bradley's not in the game, they say it's a layup drill. We'll see if the word has gotten through to their skulls. Jim, Bob.
Michael Finley, we'll take a look at what Finley did in the first half as it relates to shot by shot. You look at the shot chart, you can see that Michael Finley likes that left side of the floor. The white dots are makes, the blacks are misses. And once again, we see Finley, his ability to shoot the 3 there and there, but he likes to get down into the lane also. Very effective on the left side of the floor. Doesn't shoot the ball over here on this side of the floor very much.
Michael Finley and Cedric Ceballos lead the Mavericks 15 points apiece. 3-point shooting, 6 for Detroit and 14 attempts. 5 and 9 for the Mavericks. Backcourt points, a 9-point edge for the Pistons. And it's almost a draw at rebounding.
And JD, let me point out, I heard all that talk about defense at halftime and that, but it's not only half-court defense, but defensive transition. You got to get there first.
Here's a foul called on Nowitzki.
Before you talk about defending your opponent, you must get back defensively, and the defensive transition for Dallas was not good in the first half. So you sprint back, you try to stop the ball. If you can't get to your man, you match up as quickly as possible, and then you play that good, solid individual defense, which helps form your solid team defense.
Ceballos guarding Hunter, 6 on the shot clock. Lindsey Hunter knocks it out right in the face of Sean Bradley. That's 11 points for Hunter. And Detroit back to a 9-point lead. They led by as many as 13 in the first half. Pistons the steal. The Mavericks the steal.
Finley gets it because he was hustling back defensively.
Nowitzki rubs Williams off on a Bradley pick and sets up Strickland for 3. That's the second 3-pointer tonight for E. Strickland.
There's a 6-point lead again. The Mavericks just continue to hang at 6 and 4 and 5 and 7. They can't catch Detroit.
Leitner gives it up to Hunter. Again, he shoots the perimeter shot. Nowitzki the rebound. And Dirk fires. His body looked out of rhythm when he went up to take that shot.
His legs were not underneath him. His right leg came forward, and it did throw off his shot.
Grant Hill. Nope. Strickland the rebound.
Finley and Ceballos doing a nice job getting down the floor quickly, and there's the result.
Open shot for Ceballos. It just wouldn't go. 64-58. Grant Hill leaves it with Leitner. Bradley on Leitner.
It's too far away. The height doesn't help him pressure the shot because Bradley's hesitant to go out on the floor and pressure the shot because of the fear of the player putting the ball on the floor and going around him.
Christian Leitner with 8 points, and Detroit with an 8-point lead. We've played a little over 2 minutes in the third. And away from the ball, a foul called on Leitner. 2 fouls on Leitner. First team foul on Detroit.
Detroit has done a really good job of answering the challenges that the Mavericks have thrown at them, and they've answered it with their offense, which tells you that the Mavericks are not answering the Detroit challenge with their defense.
Pistons a bit of a mystery team. They have stretches where they're just outstanding. Look like one of the top clubs in the league. Ceballos gets to the hoop. A strong move by Ceballos.
Give me a bunch of guys who make a marathon out of going to the basket, and you'll build a good team at the offensive end of the floor.
As Hill came across the lane, Dirk Nowitzki is called for the foul.
Very seldom seen Nowitzki get that animated.
That's his 4th foul.
He's still animated. Nowitzki can't see. He's not. I don't think he's guarding Hill. He's guarding the man that was out top. We couldn't see that man.
That's right. Stackhouse from Leitner, and a foul puts Stackhouse on the line. Sean Bradley has the foul. That's his 2nd. The Mavericks have 3 team fouls already. Here's our email question tonight. You think Dirk has a chance of winning the Most Improved Player award?
Yeah, I think so. I think if he has the second half of the season like he had the first half of the season, I don't think there's any question about that. When you compare last year's numbers to this year's numbers, yes, he's a candidate without a doubt.
Terry Stackhouse making good on that first free throw. 7 straight he's poured in tonight from the free throw line. Finally misses one. Mavericks the ball, trailing by 7. Hill guarding Finley at the point. Michael Finley missing there, and it's rebounded by Williams.
And see, it's 4 on 3 here, and that's where the problem comes in.
But Stackhouse lost it going up. Finley a recovery. Now they're a man short defensively. Finley left open.
Uh-oh.
Lindsey Hunter ahead to Stackhouse, but thrown away.
He was open. The ball overthrown just a little bit. The lead just a little bit long for the receiver.
About 8:50 for the third, and the Mavericks down 7.
Turnovers, Dallas 9, Detroit 6.
Mavericks had 5 early tonight in the first quarter. Here goes Nowitzki. Good move by Dirk, but the shot rolled off.
It was a good move, and he used the left hand properly, but didn't get the finish.
Leitner missing. Nowitzki the rebound. Ooh. Underneath to Strickland. Good play. Strick ran the court very well.
That's what you do to a team that is running you the other way to their offensive end of the floor. You defend them, and then you really run it back at your basket. You attack their strength with your strength. That's the Mavericks' strength.
Back to a 5-point game, and Leitner's pass goes out of bounds. The Mavericks have it. Here comes Strick.
You push it again. This is what you do. You push it.
Strickland, there was contact, no call. The ball out of bounds. Do we have an offensive foul, or do we have the ball out of bounds?
Mavericks going to get it back.
Okay, ball out of bounds to Dallas.
It said Grant Hill deflected it before it went out of bounds.
I thought it maybe initially he was calling a charge. Bradley gives it up to Finley.
Finley wants this one. He wants it.
And Hill staying with him. And Hill called for the foul. Finley on the way to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's a good battle between Michael Finley and Grant Hill. We mentioned that several times in the first half, and you got a couple of NBA All-Stars there accepting the challenge of playing against one another. This time Finley beats Hill. Hill commits the foul.
Finley 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight.
Michael Finley playing tonight his 347th consecutive game. He has never missed one since coming into the NBA.
Greg Buckner comes on. Dirk Nowitzki going out.
Finley, the 12th best scorer in the NBA at 22.7.
Points for Finley. The lead is down to 3 now.
Closest the Mavericks have come is 2.
That's right. After they were down by that big margin of 13. Tipped away by Ceballos.
See its defense.
From Strickland. Cedric flips it up. And he's hit with an offensive foul.
Was he not?
What cost him was he was out of control going in.
Yeah, he was, but I guess Stackhouse was not in the restricted area. I thought Stackhouse was a little deep. Let's see if we can see that. No, he's not in the restricted area.
Good call.
Yes, it was.
Lindsey Hunter trying to shake Buckner. Now Buckner picks up Leitner. And an offensive foul on Leitner. Buckner takes the charge. Third foul on Leitner.
That's why Buckner's so valuable. He positions himself. He takes the shot. Leitner trying to back in, but Buckner could have helped himself a little bit more there if he would have gone down.
And the Pistons have also been hit with a delay of game warning.
Turnovers in the quarter. Detroit 5, Dallas 2.
Strickland being hounded by Hunter. We've played about 5 minutes here in the third.
Good pick by Bradley to get Finley open.
Stackhouse on him. Finley fires. It's a one-point game. Michael Finley connecting.
It's a long way back from 13, but now you've got a long way to go.
Stackhouse. Hill guarded by Buckner. Look at there. He won't let him have it. Nope. And Bradley to block off the glass. Leitner, Bradley again. Here come the Mavericks looking for the lead. Strickland. Buckner. Dallas by 1.
You got the defense again. I hate to keep harping on the same thing, but that's what it is, the team defense.
Detroit takes time. The Mavericks lead by 1.
The hells we have
In the lead, 68-67. Buckner defensively has been very instrumental in what has happened. He shuts Hill down here. Then Bradley comes over and gets a block shot, one, and then gets another block against Leitner. That puts the Mavericks in transition. Strickland with the ball, gets it back to Buckner. Buckner, prior to that defensive sequence, had been able to draw a charge. So he has really impacted the game again against the Pistons in the first half. We mentioned that. He did the same thing at Detroit.
Bradley with 5 blocks tonight, second most behind James Donaldson in franchise history. And Bradley with 2 on 1 play, as you saw. 10-1 run for the Mavericks, and they've scored the last 8.
And Detroit, oh, there's another defensive
got a hand on it.
Another defensive play.
8 to shoot. Williams left open, takes up slack, fires on the lean in. Nope. Rebound, Strickland battling inside. Jerome Williams back to the hoop, missed the layup, drew the foul, and 2 shots coming.
Once again, you saw Williams with that quickness to the ball, but the Mavericks didn't battle. Their defense has just been much better here in the second half than it was in the first half, and it's better than it's been in the last couple of games.
Greg Buckner called for the foul, his second. Jerome Williams on the line.
You're just not going to win in this league unless you, number one, play the defensive end of the floor, rebound the basketball, and get some easy shots.
Jerome Williams has made all 3 of his free throw attempts tonight. 5 points working.
13 rebounds.
Yeah, he's a 62% free throw shooter, so he normally doesn't shoot them that well. 4 out of 4, and the Pistons are back in front.
Well, the formula's right in front of the Mavericks' nose right now. They're going to have to play defense and push the ball. Make Detroit play defense. They don't want to do it.
Cedric Ceballos works on Williams. What a tough shot by Cedric Ceballos. Grant Hill the rebound. A lob pass to Hunter. 15 to shoot. Stackhouse shoots over Buckner. 4-3. Jerry Stackhouse with his third three-pointer tonight.
Well, they bounce right back. Take a 1-point lead and then hit a three, increase it to 4.
Stackhouse has 20. He scored 36 against the Mavericks, remember, in the first meeting. A pass into Bradley and a foul on Leitner. Leitner with his fourth. College basketball coming up Sunday night at 6 p.m. on Fox Sports Net. TCU and Fresno State. Leitner's sitting it out as the Pistons make the change. It's Terry Mills in the game. The ball out of bounds. Which way? It goes to the Pistons.
Ceballos went hard to the board once again, trying to get the ball back.
We're setting the stage for a real hard-fought contest in the fourth. 1:53 left in the third. Grant Hill, see, take away. Major collision and an offensive foul called on Grant Hill. James Capers said he cleared out on Bradley.
I hope they're both okay. There's Mr. Hill, Calvin Hill. He likes to go left.
His elbow appeared to catch Bradley right in the face.
It did. He got cut. Bradley got cut, I think, on the left side of his face, right under his eye. Yes, he did.
So the Mavericks will have to take a substitution here or a timeout.
He's cut underneath the left eye, just to the right. You see it right there.
Dirk Nowitzki replacing Bradley.
Number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
4 fouls on Grant Hill.
The entire time, Grant Hill was talking to the official. Let's see if he gets a call.
Looked like a good call to me.
Yeah, he had the elbow. He got the elbow right up into Bradley's face.
Strickland for 3. And on the rebound, a loose ball foul called on Ceballos.
Loose ball foul, Dallas.
Jerome Mavericks are over the limit.
Williams looks like he's coming off the trampoline sometime.
4 fouls on Ceballos. And Jerome Williams back to the free throw line, where tonight he is yet to miss in 4 tries.
Williams was drafted in the first round, 26th overall by Detroit when Doug Collins was there, and Collins said at that time that Williams had an opportunity to be an outstanding defender and rebounder, and he was right, and certainly a good shot blocker.
Grant Hill and Terry Mills going out of the game. Bushler and Curry in. You see the Mavericks changes there. Ceballos to the bench with Davis on.
This guy is a tenacious rebounder.
73-68 Detroit. 6 points in a row for the Pistons after the Mavericks had taken the lead. Williams out on Finley. Michael's perimeter shot rims out. Lindsey Hunter looking ahead as he moves up the court. Stackhouse shoots for 3. Williams with a follow.
He's going to end up in the 20s on the boards.
They end up there in points. He's got 15 rebounds so far. A 7-point lead as the Pistons have scored 8 in a row. 10 to shoot for Nowitzki. Over Stackhouse.
Nice post-up move. Little post-up game for Don Nelson from the German.
Back to a 5-point contest. Stackhouse pressured by Finley. Lindsey Hunter against Buckner. Strickland the rebound.
He's going to go. You could see that.
He sets up Finley for 3. And Michael Curry clears for Detroit. 3:23 left in the third. The Pistons by 5.
Jerome Williams is tired.
They're taking a timeout. That may be the reason. Timeout Detroit. 3:18 for the third quarter. They lead by 5.
My 75-70. Let's go above the rim. Michael Finley with a pull-up jump shot. And then you talk about the defensive end of the floor. Blocked by Bradley. Another block by Bradley. Strickland in transition. Gives it up to Greg Buckner. And he converts the layup. Mavericks back within 5. Buckner still in the ball game along with Davis, Finley, Strickland, and Nowitzki. You get Strickland and Buckner in the game together, your team defense gets better.
Yes, it does. Bushler brings it into Hunter. Hunter guarded by Strickland. 8 on the shot clock. Stackhouse against Finley. Now they work it around the horn. 2 to shoot. Lindsey Hunter dribbled it away. No shooting opportunity there.
Defense. You see, you can't get a better example of it than right there. You defend, you give yourself a chance to win. If you don't, then you know, you might as well put the coin. Who wants to live that way?
Finley. Pass tipped away by Bushler. And Curry ends up with it.
An ill-advised pass.
Michael Curry guarded by Buckner. And they've whistled Buckner for a foul. The Mavericks over the limit. Michael Curry on the line. That's 3 fouls on Greg Buckner.
Curry came out of Georgia Southern. He was an undrafted player. And I mean, he's been all over the world trying to get to the NBA. This guy has. Curry, number 12 with the ball. Buckner commits the foul. And I mean it. He's played in the CBA, folks. Curry has. He's played in Spain, Germany, Belgium, France, and Italy.
Returning for Dallas, number 13,
Steve Nash placing Buckner. You hope the Mavericks don't lose that competitive defensive edge with Buckner on the bench.
They can't afford to. Absolutely cannot, because the lead goes here to 7.
6 points for Curry tonight.
It's a tough team. Detroit's a tough team to try and outscore, JD. You have to have some stops in there and then score well yourself, because they're going to score points. There's a
Hunter takes the ball away from Nash, and then Nash called for the foul to stop the break. Steve Nash with his second, and Hunter going to the line to shoot 2.
It's a strip right out there in front of everybody. Hunter with those quick hands.
Lindsey Hunter has scored 11, hasn't been on the free throw line tonight. Averages 13.3.
They finally got Hunter back to the point guard position. For a couple years, they were playing him at the 2-guard position and playing Grant Hill at the point guard a lot. They got away from that this year because Hunter has improved his point guard skills to the point where they felt like they could get Hill back on the wing or in a post-up position where they wanted him.
John Crotty replacing Jerry Stackhouse. So the Pistons, with a 12-2 run, have quieted the crowd, going up by 9. 2:18 for the third. Jerome Williams out on Finley.
Right back to Finley and let him repost the ball to you.
Instead, Nowitzki called for carrying the ball as he rolled out, trying to make the move along the baseline.
You see, the time while he's dribbling the ball and not going anyplace, the shot clock is winding down. Give it right back out to the man that gave it to you and let him repost the ball to you. And when you give it back out, then you go deeper into the lane. When you get it back, you're closer to the basket.
Nash guarding Hunter. Nash with a hand on a pass. Hunter controls. 11 to shoot. Lindsey Hunter guarded by Finley now with 7 on the shot clock. Hunter gets the shot away. Bushler tips it out to Crotty.
Good play by Bushler. That's a good thing for him to do. He couldn't grab it.
1:39 for the third. And a blocking foul on Nash. John Crotty to the line. 3 fouls on Nash.
Crotty has pretty good quickness, and he likes to go left.
He's a good free throw shooter, 86%.
Detroit is taking that lead back to double digits if Crotty can convert here after the Mavericks had taken it down. Actually had taken a lead at 1.
Right.
They led it 68-67, I believe, and now the score is 79-70. They scored 2 points.
Crotty with 3 points in the game. 13-2 run by the Detroit Pistons. As As Nash made the move to the top of the key, a foul called on Crotty.
Number 22, John Crotty.
First foul on Crotty.
First in the last 2 minutes.
Minute 25 for the third quarter. Hubert Davis, Strickland, Nash, 6 to shoot. It's Strick firing and hitting the 3.
There's an example. That wasn't a reposting, but you see Strickland gave it up. Nash gave it right back to him when the defender went away from him.
7-point game with about a minute remaining in the third. Jerome Williams checked at the baseline.
Good help from Strickland defensively that time.
Nowitzki out on Curry. Outside shot for Michael Curry missed. Nash has it. Up ahead to Finley. Finley had it knocked away by Bushler. Nowitzki down to try and save, but it's the Pistons coming back in transition. Jerome Williams off the reverse. Missed it into the hands of Strickland. Dirk Nowitzki for 3. Huge. It's a 4-point game, and the Mavs will have it again before the quarter ends.
Well, they keep coming back, the guys in white.
6 straight points for the Mavericks. The shot clock at 10, about 10 difference. Crotty with 3 on the shot clock. Has it blocked by Finley. Strickland with it, 9 seconds. Strick trying to go all the way and leaves it for Nowitzki for 3. Yeah, with 2.6 left.
The guy from Germany.
Crotty doesn't get it away in time. At the end of 3, the Mavericks finish with a flourish to close out the third, scoring 9 in a row. The Detroit lead is 1, 80-79. The Gatorade game summary. The Mavericks opened the second half with a 13-5 run to take a 1-point lead. Detroit had 7 turnovers in the third, and the Mavericks on 3-point field goals after going 1 out of 2 in the first. They're 8 out of 14.
Strickland with 13 points. He has the ball. He is 3 out of 5 on 3-pointers. He has 9 rebounds. Eric Strickland does, and 5 assists.
And Dirk Nowitzki also with 3 of those 3-pointers. Here's Nash for 3. Book it. The Mavericks have taken the lead.
Same corner where Nowitzki was.
12 in a row for the Mavericks and a 2-point lead. 11:30 remaining. Stackhouse. Rebounded by Strickland. There's 10 rebounds for Strick. He stumbles to the hoop, gets the shot blocked by Stackhouse. Out of bounds to the Mavericks.
Nice defensive play by Stackhouse. Strickland walks by him and mumbles something to him. Now he's got Curry talking to him.
And the inbounds comes into Strickland. Strick on a quick move to the base. Comes out to Nash. Hubert Davis for 3. Nowitzki the offensive rebound.
He forced it.
It was no hurry there, Dirk.
Yeah, that's a bad shot. As well as he plays sometimes, he just made a mental mistake there.
We're a minute into the fourth. The Mavericks a 2-point lead. Remember, they were down 10 late in the third. 7 on the shot clock. Grant Hill gives it up to Hunter. In the left corner is Stackhouse. He missed for 2, and Finley has it.
Push it, make him get back defensively.
Michael Finley off the acceleration. Nowitzki for 3. As the ball is tipped out of bounds, you hope that the Mavericks aren't falling in love with that 3-point shooting.
You've got to be careful of that. You can do that unconsciously.
Fox Sports News, remember, weeknights at 6 p.m. on Fox Sports Net.
Perimeter shooting is an infectious kind of thing. You can drift away from the basket, and you don't want to do that. It still is won and lost inside.
Grant Hill again has to give up the ball. Lindsey Hunter into Nash, but it's the dunk by Jerome Williams that ties the game.
Remember, you can hang on the rim if you're trying to protect yourself, your teammate, or your opponent. And Nash was underneath him, so Williams was trying to hang on and not come down on top of him.
He's got 11 points in the game. We're 2 minutes into the fourth. Strickland in deep, out to Nowitzki. Hubert Davis lets him fly by. Rimming, no, mistip Finley and cleared by Stackhouse.
Good play by Hubert Davis. Good ball fake.
9:45 for the game. Grant Hill guarded by Davis. Look out here. Short. Maybe Hubert got a piece. Anyway, the Mavericks run it the other way. Finley with a jam. And the Mavericks take the lead.
Whoa, he's got to be careful hanging on there because Finley could come away from that with a technical.
84-82 Dallas. Grant Hill off the move underneath. He leaves it for Curry. And Curry rolls it in to tie the game. 8 points tonight for Michael Curry. Man, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's been a fun game. It's been a little bit of a crazy game because of it's kind of like an individual who has terrible mood swings.
The ball knocked away from Finley out of bounds. The Mavericks will have it after play resumes. Timeout, 8:58 remaining. And the game tied at 84.
84 at Reunion Arena tonight, and a good one. Grant Hill with a shot. Dirk Nowitzki will get the rebound, and then he takes it out on a dribble, starts up the floor, and finds an open Michael Finley. Gets rid of the ball. Finley with a big-time finish.
Mavericks came in with 6 to shoot. The pass along the baseline by Strickland, knocked out of bounds. Now 3 on the shot clock.
Eric Strickland has tied a season high in rebounds. He has 10. That's what you do. Everybody is a rebounder. Everybody, even if you get long rebounds, everybody should rebound the ball.
Into Nash off the inbounds play, and the Mavericks are up by 2.
That's a bit of a surprise. They caught Detroit napping that time.
8:44 left. Lindsey Hunter tipped away from Nowitzki out of bounds to the Mavericks. Jerome Williams knocked it out.
Somebody's got to get a body on Jerome Williams. You got to get a body on him and not allow him to just find a lane to the basket and then elevate. He does it too well.
Mavericks trying to extend to their 2-point lead. 8:25 left. Hubert Davis on the move against Hill. Nowitzki steps to the baseline. Now sets up Strickland for 3. Boy, right down in the cup. It wouldn't stay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Hill got it back.
4 minutes into the 4th quarter. The Mavericks up by 2. Stackhouse against Strickland.
And Mavericks without Michael Finley right now. He's getting a breather, so.
That's Curry off the glass. Michael Curry. 10 points for Curry. Mavericks were down 80-70 late in the 3rd. Scored the final 9 of the 3rd, then took the lead here in the 4th. 9 on the shot clock. Hubert Davis, Nash, trying to shake Stackhouse. Nowitzki trying to get the shot away. And
I don't think it hit the rim.
I thought it did. Shot clock violation.
I thought it did too.
I thought it hit the rim and then the glass.
Does it hit the rim? Nowitzki with a shot late. I guess it didn't. Okay. It hit the board first, looked short.
Yep. 7:27 left. Michael Finley trying to get into the game. Now, in all likelihood, he won't get in until the next timeout, which will come inside of 7 minutes. Hill puts the Pistons up by 2. Grant Hill.
Remember what I said? That's where he wants to go. Left on the baseline from the left side of the floor.
He's been quiet lately. That's his first 2 since halftime. 20 points in the game. Strickland. Nash with another look at a 3, and the Mavericks have the lead. Boy, the 3-point field goal has been a great friend of the Mavericks tonight.
Yes.
Steve Nash with his second 3. 6:39 left. Hill in the post, doubled up, out to Stackhouse. It's Curry, rimming no, over the backboard, out of bounds, and a timeout taken. 6:32 remaining. It's Dallas 89, Detroit 88. uniform tonight, but you can get the Rodman jersey for $39.99. Remember, the first 100 calls get 2 tickets to Texas Motor Speedway on March 31st. 817-215-8500.
Come on, make that call now. Get those 2 tickets. Don't forget that number. Area code 817-215-8500. Sean Bradley, bruised right knee, will not return.
And a crowd of 16,241 looking on. Not a sellout, but a good one.
Mavericks 11 of 21 from 3-point line.
Shot clock at 10. Ceballos has it against Curry. 5 to shoot. Ceballos rolls to the hoop, and it's rejected by Jerome Williams. Out of bounds with 2 on the shot clock.
I'm a huge Jerome Williams fan, and I admit it. I said very early on in the ball game what the guy will do. He will make some mistakes, but he plays with enthusiasm, he plays with energy, and he plays with heart.
Davis gets it away against the shot clock and hits the rim. Shot clock violation.
You want to be around people that are enthusiastic, energetic, and have heart.
Now Detroit with a chance at the lead halfway through the 4th.
Oh,
away by Hubert Davis.
Didn't Hill hit it last?
He did.
Yes.
Backcourt violation.
You know, he made a smart play there. And here's the play was, he didn't really bust his tail to get to the ball, trying to lead the official into the fact that I didn't touch it, I don't have to get it. But the official did see it, made the right call. But I'll tell you, those veterans, they get kind of clever.
I know that.
They can't outfox these old guys.
Christian Laettner back on for the Pistons. Nash fakes on Laettner. Steve Nash, he's starting to get pretty good at that. Getting into the lane and creating something. A 3-point Mavericks lead.
Nash worked very hard all summer, and while playing with the Canadian national team, played extremely hard at developing and perfecting that runner.
He's got 14 points tonight. Lindsey Hunter goes back to Grant Hill. Hill hangs the shot up in a crowd. Nope. And it's cleared by Nowitzki.
Now what's happening with Detroit is they're really starting to go to Hill, and it's affecting their overall offense because the Mavericks are double teaming Hill.
Dirk Nowitzki on to Ceballos. Cedric to the hoop. Cedric Ceballos puts the Mavericks up 5.
Timeout, Detroit.
19 for Ceballos. And a crowd of 16,241 roars its approval at Reunion. 4:58 remaining. The Mavs by 5.
Broadcast, I mentioned that the Pistons' Jerome Williams could be a big factor in this game. He has been a big factor. He's got 16 rebounds. Right now, Detroit is out rebounding the Mavericks 42-41. He is the Dennis Rodman of the game so far tonight, Jim.
It's got some guys in double figures in rebounds, too.
And that's the point that must be remembered. Everybody rebounds. Nowitzki has 10. Strickland has 10. Bradley has 9. Finley has 7. You can rebound the ball. You want the darn thing, go get it.
And Lindsey Hunter strokes a 3. Hunter has his second 3-pointer tonight. Detroit cuts it to 2.
That's what Ceballos does. He wants the ball. So he goes and gets it. I mean, you're talking about a guy that's 6'6".
Lindsey Hunter putting pressure on Nash. Dirk Nowitzki for 3. Dirk with his 4th 3-pointer tonight.
This crowd's going nuts. This is a fun evening.
What a night for Nowitzki. 20 points, 10 rebounds.
Big time double-double.
Stackhouse comes back out to Hunter.
Good recovery by Nash.
Hunter somehow finds his way to the basket. Nowitzki battles inside. A loose ball foul on Detroit.
If you want the ball, you'll get your share. Nowitzki going after the basketball tonight. He wasn't doing that the other night. Everybody was watching Rodman rebound the ball, and you can't do that.
The foul was on Jerome Williams. His second, first team foul on Detroit. 3:54 left in the 4th. The Mavs up by 5.
Nowitzki 4 out of 5 on 3-pointers and 11 rebounds.
Nash shoots again for 3 and rims it no good. Ceballos got a hand on it.
What an effort by Ceballos.
Lindsey Hunter guarded by Nash. Grant Hill, Davis on him. Stackhouse with 11 to shoot, nearly lost it. Curry. Nice move by Curry along the baseline.
Nowitzki's got to move over, put the hands up, and take the charge.
12 points for Michael Curry. His season high is 15. A little over 3 minutes left and a 3-point lead for the Mavs. Finley being guarded by Stackhouse. Contact. What's the call? A foul on Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse with his third. Don't forget, following our NBA action tonight, coming up next, USC and 4th-ranked Arizona, right here on Fox Sports Net. The Mavs trying to close it out. They lead by 3. 2:57 left. 7 to shoot.
Don't get careless, but don't get too cautious.
Finley missing.
Look at that.
Followed by Sabalos.
You hear me talking about Sabalos inside? You got bigger guys that can elevate and jump. He gets an offensive rebound and a putback.
21 points for Sabalos. The third Dallas player to go over 20 points tonight.
Wonderful unity and chemistry and teamwork from this effort, from this team here in the second half.
With 12 to shoot, a pass into the post and a foul called on the Mavericks. On Sabalos.
Mavericks' 5 starters tonight right now are all in double figures.
That foul is on Hubert Davis, his first. And the Mavericks with only their first team foul.
Boy, is that an advantage right now, although we're close to the 2-minute mark, so they're only going to get 1 in the last 2.
That's right. 2:29 left. Hunter has it. They came in with 14 to shoot. Lindsey Hunter drives past Finley, shoots on Nash. Dirk came down with it, and then a loose ball foul called on Detroit.
I hope he's learned something here tonight about helping his team as a rebounder, because that's what Nowitzki has done. I believe that's his 12th rebound. You just battle. You make the effort. You're 7 feet tall, son. You've got pretty long arms. Just make the effort. You'll be surprised at how many you come away with. He doesn't have that reputation over the years. Didn't have it, you know, as a youngster back in Germany, as a teenager. But you're in the NBA now. You're 7 feet with long arms. You should be able to rebound the basketball.
Mavericks in a position to really take control here. 2:09 left. They're up by 5. Nash shakes free and fires. It's a 7-point game. The biggest lead of the night for Dallas. 2 minutes left.
Nash has really helped.
Oh, he's been huge.
Yeah, he's really helped.
He runs out at Hunter. That ran him off the 3. Now Stackhouse missing. And it's a loose ball foul called on Detroit.
That's Sabalos inside again, rebounding the ball.
It's on Jerome Williams, his 4th team foul as well.
Just an outstanding second half by the Dallas Mavericks.
I got one for you.
Good, tell me.
Steve Nash has 12 of his 16 points in the 4th quarter.
There you go. And you know, part of that reason is that Detroit is looking for Finley and Sabalos and Nowitzki on the 3. Because they're playing Nowitzki tight on the 3, it's giving Nash an opportunity for some dribble penetration.
First 1 to 100 wins in this league, and the Mavericks lead at 100-93 with 1:35 left. 8 to shoot. Nash to the hoop. Steve Nash with 18.
You see, Detroit doesn't want to come off anybody. They don't want to come off Nowitzki. They don't want to come off Finley. They don't want to come off Sabalos. So what happens is it opens lanes for Nash.
So the Mavericks, who lead at 102-93 with 1:29 left. If this lead holds, and I see no reason why it shouldn't, that would be the 12th win for the Mavericks in the last 18 games.
How about that? A 16-5 run by Dallas. It also means another sweep for the Dallas Mavericks. They will have beaten Detroit twice. There's still a minute 29 left. You would like to think that a 9-point lead would be sufficient, but keep in mind a couple of mistakes and a couple of three-point baskets, and it's real dangerous.
And the Pistons shoot it pretty well from three-point range, remember?
Owner-to-be, Mark Cuban, happy with the score right now.
Michael Finley and company playing their 50th game of the season. Last season's schedule, of course, was only 50 games worth. There's the look at the three-point shooting.
All right, let's see what Detroit does. The Mavericks have a foul to give. I'm sure that has been covered. They have a foul to give. Do not commit the foul on the dribble. Let Detroit run as much time off the clock as possible, then commit the foul.
They almost throw it away. They do throw it away on the inbounds pass.
Stackhouse went one way. Hill passed the ball the other way. This one should be history, Jim.
Should be. 72-93, the biggest lead for the Mavericks tonight. They've got it in the spread.
You run the shot clock down now, but you make sure you get a shot. At 7 seconds, you make a move to the bucket.
8 to shoot now. Here's Nowitzki.
Right there you go.
Pass Jerome Williams for the dunk. Oh, yeah, he's really hurt.
7 feet. How's that right side?
The Mavericks by 11. Dirk's got 22. A timeout taken with 1:09 left. We'll be back.
.104.93 Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki's had a huge night. Ties a season high with 12 rebounds.
And you know what, Bob? He's played like a 7-footer at the defensive end tonight. Stackhouse, cleared by Davis. Hubert Davis is fouled with 1:01 left. Grant Hill called for the foul. How about the defensive job the Mavericks have done on both Hill and Stackhouse in the second half?
And we talked about that at halftime, and we talked about it throughout the second half. In answer to your question, Grant Hill had 18 points in the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he has 2 in the second half. Stackhouse had 16 points in the first half. In the second half, he has 4. Therein lies the story of the ball game. And the guy not in the game right now who impacted that whole thing was Greg Buckner. He's not there now, but he had a lot to do with getting that defense rolling. He and Strickland spent time in the game again together tonight, and every time we've seen that happen, it's been a positive.
Remember the Mavericks gave up 62 points in the first half, only 31 in the second half. 58 seconds left. Mavs have their 21st win of the year safely tucked away. Curry gets 2.
Yeah, you don't want to foul now. They didn't foul. The Mavericks didn't foul. You want to play good position defense.
48 seconds remaining. Nash, Finley. Oh, underneath is Strickland. Strick takes it back outside to Nowitzki. Kills some clock. 38 seconds left. 10 on the shot clock.
Good job. That's a good job.
Hubert Davis with 5 to shoot. 2 on the clock. Dirk Nowitzki got it away, but too late. Doesn't matter. The object was to run as much time off as you could.
Yep. And they ran it. They used it all.
106-95. This is as good a win for this Dallas team as they have had this year.
Outstanding second half. I mean, just outstanding defensively.
Remember how we talked at halftime? They couldn't quite get that traction in the first half, and it was at the defensive end. Stackhouse with a gimme 2. 16.1 left. 106-97. Nash. So the Mavericks put to rest a brief 2-game losing streak. Get ready to head back out on the road.
And by the way, on the road, the Mavericks have won 5 out of their last 6.
A standing ovation from 16,241. As the Mavericks win tonight and sweep the season series from the Detroit Pistons.
And they did it with their defense. Grant Hill had 18 first half points, only 2 in the second. Wonderful performance defensively and rebounding the ball.
The Mavericks in their 50th game of the year win to make it a 21-29 record. That's it from Reunion. For Bob Ortigal and Chris Arnold, Jim Durham saying so long. It was Dallas 106, Detroit 97. Join us for our next Mavericks telecast, 11:30 a.m. Sunday from Toronto. Coming up next, college hoops, USC and